Hey guys, B-Dubs here. Welcome back to another video. Today, I'm going to be explaining to you guys how you can get 1k plus points a day in Arena. And this will help you get better even if you're not playing Arena and you're just playing pubs. It'll still help you get so much better. And it's really all revolved around what you do before you start actually getting into games. So, let's get into it. Okay, so in order to actually get good Arena points, you really have to have a good warm-up. And that's basically, like, all about your good warm-up is not, like, you can't be rushing your warm-up. You have to take your time on your warm-up. Which is, even for me personally, I know I don't do that. So, this is what I normally do for a warm-up, though. Which is, I will put these map codes in the description. But I normally go into Panville's 1v1 map. And I free build for about 5-ish minutes, 5 minutes to 5-10 minutes, depending on how I'm feeling. And I normally grab the new striker pump. That way I can kind of go for like clips with that, because I feel like whenever I go for clips with the guns, it actually helps me get warmed up really well. So yeah. Got you guys free build for around 5 minutes. What you want to do is you want to go back to hub and load in this map I'm about to show you. The code will be in the description as well. And basically it's a Rare's Peace Control map, and it has like actual in-game scenarios that you could use to help you get better and win your next arena game. What I do is I normally like to grab the new guns. I normally grab a Stinger SMG and a shotgun. I don't normally time myself, because what happens when you time yourself is it gets you to start rushing your warm-up to try and do it as quick as possible in your warm-up. That is probably the worst thing you can do to yourself when you're trying to get warmed up. So what I normally do is I normally just kind of start edit coursing, Peace Control, and then we'll try and get a ramp through there. Full piece I mean, there's so many things you can do with this very first one. There's not really like a limit of stuff you have to do. To the other side, which is actually really good for you, because you're gonna get warmed up with both sides as well. So, you don't have to end up worrying about not having enough warm-up time. Okay, next thing you guys are going to end up having is there's going to be like 2 bots here, and then one's going to be up top, and the other one's going to be on the bottom. Now, this is always your edit, and I normally just try and Mongol Classic them, but normally, a lot of times I also like to try and take the wall and do things as well, and then come up here and full piece him. If I miss my shot, that's actually completely okay, or mess up edits. It's okay, because you're still warming up. There's still more to go while you're warming up. And then I normally like to actually do a window while I'm fighting, because look, if you're gonna open this big thing, look how easy it is for him to shoot you. It's so easy. Or if you just open a wall like this, Peace Control and through it, bam, you get a nice easy kill. It's always about what you do in your warm-ups and what you do in game and things like that, but right now we're just talking about the warm-ups. Next thing up, we have like a little edit course. It does add a little edit course in here. I know even when I get on, my edits aren't good, but this actually gets my edits warmed up pretty well. And then next, you're gonna have like these bots here with the ramp. What you're supposed to do is just kind of Peace Control them up, and there's many ways you can do it. Like how there's even more ways than how I'm doing it. And if your shotgun's not reloaded, just use your SMG. It flips to the other side, so you want to try and do that same stuff on the other side. because this is what's gonna help you get your warm-up. Yes, it might take a while. I know you just want to hop into the games, but this will make you rage even less, which is another thing. When you're raging, you don't play as well, and that's a thing I will bring up. Next here we have some like little edit courses you can do. I normally just do the Mongol Classic or something like that. And then next up you have like 2 edit downs. Gotta reload my shotgun. You have a couple edit downs here. No, not all of them switch sides. It depends on which one it is. Like these ones here, they don't switch sides. Find out new things like this, like, or something like that, and then you have a cheeky little edit. Something like that. You see? So let's say I try it on this spot. Now look. He can barely hit me. He can barely see me. And next you have these little, like, edit course down thingy-majigs. I don't even know what they're called. But I normally just kind of mess around with them. Try and learn new edit downs. Try and learn new maneuvers like this. Things like that. Which is then you're gonna next come to like a somewhat edit course. So you're gonna have to edit this wall. And edit this one, and then side jump. And then like before. So it really gets working on all your piece control this map. And which is a really good thing, and then it'll switch to the other side. Just do that until you finish. Next you're gonna drop down to this box. Now don't be afraid. It's not an enemy's box, okay? Now, there's a bot on the other side of this here, so what I normally like to do is just, like, full piece them. Do stuff like this. And also, this map, you can do things with, like, sliding as well. Because if you want to try and get better at sliding maneuvers, you can do things like this. So if you know they're around the corner, just do something like that. Now you have a double wall like we had at the beginning, except it's 2 walls. So what I normally like to do is I normally just like to edit course over and full piece them. This gets you really warmed up on your piece control. When you come to this thing here, this thing looks really weird, but basically you can just Mongol Classic and come over here, full piece them through the window. Or things like that. That's what I normally work on doing. Or you can Mongol Classic them again. Do whatever you want to do. That's why this map is actually the best, because you can work on your peripherals that you like to do better. Things that you want to get better at, like something like that, piece controlling, and then you'll switch to the other side. And next you'll come to this thing. I actually did kill the bot here, but you'll just kind of have to edit course down like that. And then like here, the bot is here. Full piece. Full piece. 200. What I try and do is I normally try and do that. And then you'll switch sides each time. And then you'll have a little edit course again. And I believe this one is actually just walls. So if walls is your main thing that you're really good at, definitely you're gonna like this and get through this one really sweet. Now that you got through that, it just happens to be right here, the bot. It's not here. This time it's right here. Now guys, we're gonna talk about your attitude about how you're playing. So the thing is if your attitude is like just really bad and you're raging and you're just being really negative, I know that's how I used to be, and then I started being more positive and my gameplay started getting better. Because when you start to get mad, you start to get all tense and like just really mad, so you start to play a lot worse whenever you start to get mad. And then another thing is ways not to get mad. Like you have to, like, you gotta get a good night's sleep. No, if you're gonna think going to bed at 2 o'clock in the morning and waking up at 7 and you're gonna play like Booga, that's just not gonna happen. That's really not gonna happen. Now, if you're thinking you're going to go to bed at 10 o'clock, wake up at 7, and you're gonna play like Booga, you possibly could, as long as you get the right warm-up in, and you're good enough to do that. Talking about is like what you eat as well, because what you eat also factors into. So if you're eating like just like sugar and junk food all day, you're not gonna play well. Where if you're eating like at least maybe like, let's say, a salad or a steak or something like that, and then yes, maybe maybe you have a cupcake or something like that with lunch, but you're still going to play fine. You don't have to worry about, you don't have to say, I'm going on a vegan only diet just so I can play well. Because that's not gonna be good either. So another thing as well is like, how hot is it in your room? Because I know, especially for me, my PC gets really hot. So a lot of times you'll hear me guys on stream saying, hey, Alexa, Brandon ceiling fan on. And that's something that's really critical when you're playing, that you're not gonna get too hot or cold, because then you're gonna start playing bad, and then again you're gonna start raging. And also another thing is, don't drink caffeine while you're playing, because caffeine can actually make you play worse, because your heart starts pounding, you start shaking and getting all jittery, and then you're not gonna be able to play well then either, because you're just like really hyper. And then one last thing I do want to talk about is if you're not drinking water, water is probably like one of the best things to drink, unless you're gonna drink G-Fuel Hydration, which is has no caffeine in it. It's a caffeine-free G-Fuel, not sponsored. And but yeah, that's about it. That's really it. That's all you gotta do to play well. And then you gotta also, I do want to say that you have to be able to find a good landing spot. For me, I normally like to land the Bugle, Daily Bugle, or Greasy Grove, and sometimes I do like to land Rocky Reels, but it just all depends on how I'm feeling that the day. If I'm feeling like I want to W-key everybody and get the kills, or what do I want to do. And also a thing is that for me at least, if I am, like, if I'm not W-keying, my hands will get cold, and I will not play well at all. Because you gotta have, like, warm hands and stuff in order to play well, at least for me. Some people can play with cold hands, but those people are, they're just like, no, I don't know how they do it, to be honest. But, yeah. Thanks so much for watching. If you guys want me to do another video tomorrow, you guys have to get 50 likes on this video. And also, like and subscribe right now. That would probably be the best things that would help me out so incredibly much. So if you guys could do that, that'd be just incredible. I'm at like 135 subs right now, I think. And I'm working my way to 1,000. And now we're streaming daily, and we're trying to upload as much as we can whenever we're getting videos. And if you guys have video ideas, that help out so much. I'm going to link those 2 map codes in the description. And if you can, that would help so much if you guys join my Discord server. I'm always going to have content on there. I'm going to post whenever I'm starting a live stream for the day. and I'm gonna have a lot of content and ideas things. So if you guys want to be included in my videos, then you gotta join my Discord server, because that's the only way you guys can be included in my videos.